Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Coast YouTube channel, Donkster Born, but built for Theme Park News, and welcome to another Theme Park Newsroom update. Now, this video is from Paultons Park, on a potential announcement date for some more information. It could be the whole thing, but we'll discuss this more as we look at the poster. But basically, first of all, I just want to say I love doing this for you guys. I just want to put that out there again because I got a really nice message a couple of days ago from a channel that's just recently started, I think a few days ago, nearly a week now, called Theme Park Reviews UK. I've watched a couple of his videos. He's got some good analysis on the latest topics. I've seen his recent video from the future of Jewel. And a couple of days ago, now I'm not sure whether this is based on the fact that he does daily uploads like I do, or it could just be the channel itself. Not sure which way he sort of took that there. But he sent me a message, 4 words that kind of struck me a bit. And he said, "You were my inspiration." The fact that you get someone saying you're my inspiration, again, if it's the context of you were my inspiration to start YouTube in the first place, or you were my inspiration to do daily uploads on YouTube, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me that you guys are inspired by what I do on Coast YouTube channel on a daily basis. Of course, we're almost halfway to 500 subscribers, which means we are halfway to 1,000. So, well, not halfway to 500 subscribers. We're sort of past the halfway mark to 500 subscribers now. And we're nearly halfway to 1,000. So that's unbelievable. So thank you very much. Theme Park Reviews UK. Thank you to everyone who has viewed and subscribed to Coast YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Don't just watch the videos. Subscribe to the channel if you want more of that great content. So let's get on there with this news update from Paultons Park. So this was on a teaser picture. I believe this was released on Twitter for the Tornado Springs Twitter account. I'm not going to lie. The marketing for this has really stepped up the game, and I'll talk about a different thing on the actual website for Tornado Springs, which I'll talk about in a bit. But this teaser poster came up, so I'm going to put this on the screen now. Now this isn't the full poster, this is like a cut, like a cropped version, because the bottom half of the poster is the one with the information, the top half is just like a tent flag. But basically teasing May the 1st, 2019, welcome speech and presentation by Mayor Bill for a May Day festival. Now, on the poster it says cake decorating, flower arranging, rides and drives sponsored by Al's Garage, Coconut Shy and associated with Junkyard Junction, live music, refreshments, crafts, games, prizes, and tractor rides with Farmer Flow. And of course, at the bottom of the poster you'll have Tornado Springs and a number of stars going with that American theme. So this May Day festival, of course, May the 1st is Labor Day as well. So again, May Day festival, Labor Day festival, kind of goes across with that American theme they're going for. And of course, and I'll talk about the theme in a minute, and I think Theme Park Reviews UK picked up on this on his video from yesterday about this. I really love the theme they're going for, and it's a theme that only Paultons Park can do that. Only Paultons Park can pull off that original sort of desert American town theme that's just recovered after Storm Mac. And I'll get onto that in a little bit as well. But it seems like they could be announcing something to do with the rides, or something to do with the whole area in general. It looks like we're going to get some more information on May the 1st. Now, of course, there is a con. There is the pros, but then there's the con towards this poster, and that is, of course, the hoedown Twitter post that we got weeks back that in the end didn't really announce anything. So there is that risk of, is it just teasing the theme of the area? Is it an actual announcement? We don't know. So I sort of took this opportunity to, if this is set to be an announcement date for something, or the whole thing, by May the 1st, I mean, you look at Lost Kingdom, you look at the fact that we sort of knew what was coming to the area before the year came along where it's supposed to open. So is it going to follow on that same pattern? Are we going to get a May reveal for the whole area? And of course, if there is, I'll bring it to you on the channel, a separate video. But I do feel as if you know, that could be what we're expecting here. It could be a full area reveal, or it could be certain attractions. We could hear some more stuff on the coaster that they've already confirmed there's going to be in an area. So we know there's going to be a coaster in the area, but maybe we'll get more details about that specifically. So looking at the rides and attractions then in the area, so you've got the trekking tractors. We know that's staying. That's probably going to get like a revamp to make it look fresh and new. The Rio Grande train, that's going to be back in full operation when the area opens. I know that's, I believe that's going to be rerouted to suit the area, which is going to be an interesting fit for the park. Buffalo Falls, we pretty much know that's going to be a re-theme of Wave Runner now. The Raging River log flume's already in operation this season from what I heard, so I don't think that's going to be scheduled for relocation. And of course you look at the wooden panels and the scaffolding being done around Wave Runner already, so you can kind of assume that's going to be Buffalo Falls. Now, one thing that I picked up on is, well, two names, Al's Auto Academy and Junkyard Junction. Now, don't get me wrong, now I'm going to sort of make a prediction about this. Now we know that Al's Garage is probably going to be the main shop. Jesse's Route 83 Diner, or American Diner, is going to be the main restaurant. But Al's Auto Academy, now this links back to something else that I picked up on the Visit Tornado Springs website. If you want to have a look at that website for Tornado Springs, there's not much information about there already, but you can sort of dot the I's and cross the T's and see if you can make your own predictions based on things on the website. The link will be in the description down below. Make sure you go visit the website for Tornado Springs after this video. And of course all the other videos on the Paultons Park playlist. But yeah, something else that I picked up on while I was listening to their own radio station. Yes, they've put their own radio station up, Radio Z106 or Z106. It is brilliant, really nice to listen to. It's not really about the songs. Like, they've got like bits of songs, like nearly a minute's worth of songs when they play them. But the main bits are the announcements in between for different characters, Mayor Bill's tornado warning, the news report after the tornado has passed, and the rebuilding job that's going to happen. So it's the announcements for me that makes that radio station, and I've got a feeling they're going to be playing that through the area. Hopefully it doesn't clash with any other music around the rest of the park or the surrounding area of Paultons Park, like the Peppa Pig music, etc. for Peppa Pig World, if they're going to start playing that a bit more. Hopefully that doesn't clash with the Tornado Springs music, if you know what I mean. So I hope that's not the case, because I do know that there's some Peppa Pig World soundtrack that plays throughout the area from what I know. So yeah, like I said, hope it doesn't clash. And what I heard on Radio Z106, the Tornado Springs radio station, again, really hope that's going to be part of the area. Haven't got your driver's license yet? Come into Al's Auto Academy. Is that a clue that we're going to see a driving school attraction at the park? Now, of course, we have Daddy Pig's Car Ride in the Peppa Pig World section of the park. That's like a, not really a driving school, but that's like a car ride. That's like an antique car ride, sort of fitting with the Peppa Pig theme. There's the Dinosaur Tour Co. In Lost Kingdom. That's like a Jeep-themed antique car ride. You got the go-karts track near Cobra, the Gerstlauer bobsled. I do have a feeling, by the way, that Cobra, Edge, the go-karts track, I believe that area is probably going to be the next area that's going to get redeveloped and rethemed. So yeah, interesting enough with the Al's Auto Academy. I think that could be a driving school attraction. They've got go-karts, they've got the antique car rides, Jeep and car, in two different areas, but they haven't got a driving school attraction like an Alton Towers Cuckoo Cars driving school attraction yet. So again, that'll be a nice fit for the area. Now, Junkyard Junction. Now, I've really got the cost today. There's one thing I picked up on, and that's a ride that we haven't really talked about as much, and that's the two family drop towers that we saw on the widescreen promotional image. Could the two drop towers be called Junkyard Junction? Now, of course, there are family drop towers. You look at Peter Rabbit's Hibbity Hop that was added to Alton Towers CBeebies Land this year. I don't think it's that kind of family drop tower. I think it's like, it looks like two versions of Magma, so I think one of my predictions still stands, that it could be Magma getting relocated at the end of the 2019 season, or it could be a summer relocation where Magma closes because the volcano's been excavated and the volcano's been closed off. the volcano's been destroyed, etc. Maybe they could move that and then build another one, another SBF Visa family drop tower, free fall drop tower alongside it to become Junkyard Junction. Or, now take this as a pinch of salt, but wasn't the Jumping Jack and the Jumping Bean, weren't they retired a season or two ago? Are we going to see those two towers brought back, rethemed as family drop towers for Junkyard Junction? I definitely think Junkyard Junction could be the name for the family drop towers, as like a little junkyard, like mini plaza area with the towers sort of, you know, in the middle of it. I mean, you look at Peter Rabbit, Alton Tower, CBeebies Land, and you look at how they sort of surrounded that with the queue line, like a rabbit patch was like a little cut out meet and greet area for like sticking your head through, I think, or something like that. I'm not too sure. I'll have to double check that when I go to Alton Towers at some point in the next couple of months. Can't wait for that trip, by the way. Alton Towers Dungeon Review. But yeah, the Junkyard Junction for me seems like the name for the family drop tower. So you've got Junkyard Junction, possibly Al's Auto Academy. You got Buffalo Falls, the diner, the shop. Buffalo Falls, of course. Storm Max, Storm Chaser looks to be the name of the coaster. I definitely think it's going to be a Matt Rides coaster, either a spinning coaster like Dwarvelwind or a family extreme spinning coaster like a family version of Time Traveller that won't cost as much. We know that one has been sold to Europe apparently when they were discussing Time Traveller with Silver Dollar City. So again, is it Paultons Park? Is it that French part, Le Recre des Cures, that we talked about in a separate video? They were adding a €5 million coaster. Is it that compact extreme spinning coaster model, possibly? Who knows? I definitely think it could be like a Dwarvelwind style coaster, in my opinion. Of course, we've got the Cyclonator. That's going to be the Discovery, the Mini Discovery or Discovery Revolution by Zamperla. That looks a really good ride. That sticks with like the farmyard theme and things like that. So, like I said, this is going to be a big development over at Paultons Park. Paultons Park is very underrated for this development. Like, everyone got really obsessed with Wicker Man. Everyone got obsessed with Icon last year when they both opened. Great. This year, or next year, Paultons Park's year is next year. 2020's got to be Paultons Park's year. Of course, they're starting to discuss RMCs at Thorpe Park for 2020, Project 2020. There's been discussions about that recently, so I'll have to double check that. But like I said, for coasters, if it is true, I think it's Thorpe Park. In terms of a well-rounded area, one of the best areas in the UK for originality, it's got to be Paultons Park's year. I'm sure Alton Towers will probably pull something out of the bag. I'm sure Chessington will want to do something else. I think with the success of Room on the Broom and Gruffalo, they'll probably want to go with another Julian Donaldson character and sort of take over an old ride, which should be an interesting fit. So again, it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But thank you very much for watching this news update from Paultons Park. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. And for now, guys, my name is Coaster Shell YouTube channel. Keep living the Coaster Dudes, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.